Filip Gustavsson's contract future with the Minnesota Wild is more complicated than it seems. While Kirill Kaprizov isn't the only player potentially heading toward unrestricted free agency after this season, the number one goalie's position is equally precarious. As training camp approaches, the Wild are weighing whether to extend Gustavsson's deal, a decision that could hinge on timing and the evolving hockey landscape. This offseason, the Wild have yet to engage Gustavsson's camp in extension talks, but that could change as September nears. Last year's training camp revealed how swiftly GM Bill Guerin can act. Within days of meeting with players like Marcus Foligno, Ryan Hartman, and Matt Zuccarello, he secured multi-year extensions for several key figures. The same agility might be needed now, especially with backup goalie Jesper Wallstedt's goalie of the future status still uncertain. Wallstedt's 2024 season, marked by a self-described terrible campaign, has left the Wild scrambling to find stability behind the net. Gustavsson, 27, is entering his final year of a 3-year contract, paying him $3.75 million annually. He's open to discussing a future deal with the Wild, though he's not rushing the process. "They haven't started actively talking to Billy or anything," he said. "When they want to talk, then we talk. And otherwise, I have this year left, and I'm just gonna play and win." Yet the Wild's desire to lock down Gustavsson ahead of the 2026-27 season is clear. Evolving Hockey projects a 5-year deal at $7.46 million AAV, a figure that would place him below Jake Oettinger, but above Adin Hill. But is this realistic? Recent goalies like Lucas Dostal and Logan Thompson have signed for less, raising questions about whether the Wild can afford such a commitment. The controversy lies in balancing Gustavsson's value with the team's financial constraints. Can the Wild stomach signing him at over $6 million when he's still striving for consistency and hasn't led them to a playoff round victory? Remember, last year's wildcard run was a turning point for Gustavsson, who rebounded from a rough 2024 to post 31 wins in 58 games. His recent performance, including a career-high 2.56 GAA and 5 shutouts, has earned him praise, but the pressure of being a long-term fixture remains. Meanwhile, the Wild face another challenge: the departure of Marc-Andre Fleury, a future Hall of Famer and mentor to Gustavsson. Fleury's retirement means the team will rely on his hockey knowledge, even as he steps back from the ice. This shift could create tension, as Gustavsson jokes about the ultimate prankster returning to the locker room. "It's gonna be pretty weird," he said. "He always lights up the room. I hope he can show up now and then." The dynamic between Gustavsson and Wallstedt adds another layer. While they've built a rapport through golf and video games, Gustavsson's desire to mentor Wallstedt clashes with the reality of competition. "It's a fine line where you're giving too much information," he said. "You want to help him and get some help back, but you also have to keep it positive and be friends." As the Wild navigate these challenges, one thing remains clear: Gustavsson's future with the team is far from set. Will the Wild extend his contract, or will the market force a different outcome? And can they afford to take a risk on a goalie who's still proving himself? These questions and more will define the coming season. What do you think? Are the Wild ready to invest in Gustavsson, or is this a gamble they can't afford?